All right, Wilmington coach Brandon Philly. And Brandon, thank you so much for taking a few minutes this morning as we discuss the upcoming season.
Yeah, you're welcome, Andy. Thanks so much for having me.
How is, we're just about through preseason camp now, ready for the opener. How has your team's preparation been?
Well, I'll tell you what, Andy, I know that, I speak on behalf of myself and our coaching staff when I say that I think our preparation has been very strong. And it's in large part because of the group of young men that we have this season. We've got a great group, high character, great attitudes. They come to practice every day with an energy and enthusiasm that's really contagious. They give a great effort. They work hard. So it's really been a great group. They've been that way all summer through heat acclimation camp. And now in week one, it's a group that we're really excited about and we're really proud of so far.
Oh, that's awesome. And I know, as a coach, every group's a little bit different. What makes this group unique in your eyes?
Well, I think what makes this group unique is that it's such a tight knit bunch of guys, and in a lot of the cases, these kids have played sports together their whole lives. Back in little league baseball through the youth football programs and junior high. Like it's a group that's really very tight knit that they've come up through the program together. So I just think their togetherness and how close they are makes them unique and special.
Mm-hmm. And you and I have talked a lot about the Wilmington program as a whole, and Coach Varelli before you, really setting the standard. When people say Wilmington football, what do you want them to think of first?
Well, you mentioned Coach Varelli and the legacy that he left with the program he built here at Wilmington. Not just a terrific football coach, but a terrific person and a terrific mentor for young men and women, both as a classroom teacher and on the football field. But it would certainly be my hope that when people think about Wilmington football, they think about a program that runs. It's about more than just winning football games. It's a program where whenever the players enter the program, they take values and they take beliefs with them that they can use for the rest of their lives. So I hope that, when they think about us on the football field, they think of a physical brand of football. They think of a team that's united and plays together. But when they think of our program, I hope that they think of the values and the beliefs that we try to instill in our players when they leave the program that we hope that they take with them for the rest of their lives.
As we look ahead to the season right in front of us, obviously health a key for any football team. But apart from that, what do you identify as some of the biggest keys for you to have success this year?
Well, I think for us, some of the big keys that we're looking at really, whenever you go back to last year, is we've really tried to emphasize more on the technique and fundamentals this season. I think that, when we reviewed our season film from a year ago, defensively, we weren't as sound in our tackling, as we have been in past years. So, I think defensively, we want to make sure we do a better job, with fundamentally tackling the ball carrier. And also, too, we want to improve our communication defensively. I think that's always one of the big challenges defensively because when you're on defense, you don't know what the other team is going to do. So how well can you communicate pre-snap and post-snap, I think goes a long way to determining a team's success defensively. And then offensively, we're really fortunate with returning a lot of skill players on the offense. Those guys have done a great job thus far. We do have some returning guys up front on the line, but I think that while we'd expect the skill guys to pick up where they left off a year ago, I think how well can that offensive line come together and gel as a unit? How well can they be in sync? I think a good offensive line, it's five players that really operate as one, and I think that how well we can come together up front will be a big key for us this season.
Mm-hmm. And I know players get anxious, excited, get those butterflies this time of year as they get set for the first game. Do you still feel that way as a coach?
Absolutely. I remember telling some of the guys that are now older players and leaders on the team this year. I remember talking to them before the scrimmage, and they actually asked me that question. They said, "Coach, we got these butterflies. We're nervous. Do you still get that?" And I said, "Absolutely." I said, really, probably, the moment that I don't get those butterflies anymore would be the moment I would say, hey, should I still be doing this? But yeah, that first scrimmage, that first game, those butterflies and jitters, they're still very much there for me, just like they are for not only our players, but a lot of players that are so fortunate to be able to play high school football.
Oh, that's fantastic. Well, Brandon, thank you so much for taking a few minutes, and certainly wish you and the Greyhounds the best of luck this season.
All right, Andy. Well, certainly appreciate the opportunity today and appreciate the coverage that you guys provide for the high school football teams. Thanks so much.